Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing on this chilly afternoon? I'm doing just fine. Well, I'm not really doing just fine because I really wanted to go out today, but it was so darn. The wind is howling as usual. I sound like a broken record, of course, but that's what's going on every day. The wind. It's the wind, I tell you, that's making it so cold. Because it said it's 30 degrees, but you can't prove that by me, not right here in this house. And my heat, you don't want to hear anything about my heat. How y'all doing this morning? Well, this afternoon. I just realized it is afternoon, even though I've been up for a while. Because I'm waiting on a package for my daughter, so she's got a package. But I have wanted to run over there really quick to pay the pharmacy because I keep forgetting it. But the weather, I just can't go out there just to pay no bill. I don't even know how much it is. It's probably around, like I said before, it's probably around $50 because I haven't paid it for a while. No, it can't be that much because I think the last time I talked to him about the bill, I think it was only $12 and something, but then maybe been a couple of months ago. Maybe it's between 20 and 30 something. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I gotta check it out. I got my receipts and everything in the drawer. But I'm not gonna go out even to do that. If the wind wasn't blowing, I would have went. But it's the wind. I'll tell you, that wind is that chill factor. And I got myself a pack of crackers that I forgot to eat. And I got my stew. That stew was good. I'm heating up me some stew right now. I'm heating the whole pot up. And maybe I shouldn't do that, but that's what I'm doing. I got the whole pot in there, so it's warm. I don't have it on the hot, the hot setting. I got it like on the warm setting, I guess. I don't know what it's on. I turned it on the low setting. Low. That's what it is. Because if you turn it up one notch, it goes to hot. And then you turn it over on another notch, it says warm. It's probably warm by now, but I'm not hungry yet. No, I'm not real hungry, but I wanted to get me a pack of these. But it seemed like I already had a pack of these, like I think I did last night, because I got hungry last night. I was in my bed eating these crackers. Yes, I was. So maybe I'll hold off on that because I'm going to have crackers. I'm going to have some of those organic crackers with my stew. It looks like a stew today, y'all. It looked like it thickened up. And so what I did, I put some more water in it. But I didn't put no more seasoning. So I need to put a little bit of seasoning. But I got plenty of time to do that. Right now I'm talking to the AAG team. I hope y'all are having a good day, as good as possible. And if it's as cold where you are, if it's as cold where you are as it is where I am, I would say stay in unless you just have to go. Unless you dress real warm. Back in the day, when I was younger, things like that didn't bother me. The weather didn't bother me. I just bungled up. Sometimes I didn't even have a hat on, but then that's when I had hair. How you go out, you just don't have no hat on or nothing on your head. But maybe a scarf, you tie a scarf around your head or something like that, because I had to be out there in all kinds of weather, and I was not driving when I was working. I was busing. I was taking the bus. And then sometimes, from the job to the bus site, the bus stop, it would take me about 5 minutes, 10 minutes or something like that to get to the bus stop. And I did that for years and years. You didn't hear me complain? Nope. And then I had went and bought me a coat. After I got older, I was still trying to work a little bit. And then I had bought me a coat because I was so cold at the bus stop. I'm going to show you that coat. I might have shown it to you already. It's a long coat. It's got fur inside. The old girl was cold. I got that coat from Burlington's. And you're going to be standing out there at the bus stop. You dressing warm. You got your turtlenecks on. You got your T-shirt on, your undershirt, whatever. whatever that keeps you warm, and your gloves and your boots. You are going to work. Yeah. And then sometimes, your nose would get red, your ears would get red. But I got hip to that. I got me a hat that pulled down all those ears. And sometimes I would have two hats, put two hats on. Yeah, get them gloves on and stuff like that. But for the most part, though, my buses they ran pretty regular, the route that I was on. But I still would have to get from point A to point B to get to the job. And then sometimes when I came home, I would get a ride, something like that. But nope, I made it through all those years. Many, many years of working, y'all. Ugh. I don't know why my arm keeps itching over here. It's like I hope ain't nothing in this shirt bit me. Every time I think about that, I think about the time the spider bit me. But this shirt ain't been hanging up. It's been folded up. I don't hang my shirts up. Nope, I don't have. Well, the tops I don't hang up, but I hang up like a shirt. Like an open shirt or something like that. A man's shirt, something like that. I'll hang on the hanger. But this type of stuff, nah. I'll throw that bad boy up and put it on the shelf. As a matter of fact, it would be a good day to go into that closet and clean that bad boy. Get some stuff out of there again. Because it's depressing, y'all, to have all that stuff. But I know I'm going to throw away. I'm not going to try to give it to nobody because I don't think nobody would want it. I'm just going to bag it up and throw it out there in that dumpster. But today's not going to be the day. Because I really got to mop my kitchen floor today. Definitely. The kitchen floor definitely got to be wiped. And I got spills on the floor and everything. And I got my little pot sitting on that side, on the counter on that side of the kitchen. And so I've got my stove is over there. And my spoon rests on the stove. And so when I'm checking my pot, stirring the pot, I got drips on the floor from the pot. But that's not all. I got coffee down there too, y'all. And I think I got a little, I don't even use sugar, but I felt something like I heard some grit. I said, no, what the heck is that? So it must be cereal that I cracked cracked on the floor. And I know I don't use scissors. Very seldom I use sugar. Yeah, plain sugar. Granulated sugar, should I say. Yeah. Listen, y'all. Listen to that wind. Can you hear that? There's some unusual stuff going on in this world, y'all. Them fires in California. And that on the news, they're saying 5 people. And then I hear later on, they said it's more than 5 people. Why don't they leave, man? I know they said that one man said he was going to stay because he wanted to try and protect his house. Did you see those fires? You think you can protect your house from those fires and the firemen and all those people they call in and got planes flying over there trying to put the fire out? And you think you can protect your house? Things. Always remember, y'all. I mean, we are very fond of our things. I'm fond of some things I got myself. Because to replace it costs a lot of money. I understand that. But the chances are, over there where those people are, they're probably rich. Because one of the guys that evacuated, I don't know if they had to help him get evacuated. What is his name? He was an actor, James Wood. I guess he's still an actor. But he left. I think some neighbor or something called him or somebody contacted him. I forgot what the whole story was. But I think it's in a fairly rich-like neighborhood, Palisades. This part was in Palisades. And that fire blazing and the wind was, over there, with it as well. It's windy over there. Oh, leave those things behind. Yeah, take what you could take. If you got a few clothes in a bag, like they say, pack a bag and be ready. But I don't have no backpack to be ready to do anything. But I don't have, a whole lot of riches that are, like they say, once you get rich and once you get a lot of things and earthly things, these are earthly things. Because you cannot, once people get that in their head, that they cannot take it with them. Who's going to have it when you're gone? Your children? Who? You got a stack of money this high. When you could be helping somebody who really needs it, you stashing it, and you're trying to stack more on top of that. And, oh, please. No, y'all. You got to do better. You rich folks. I'm talking to y'all rich folks now. You got to do better. Because you cannot take the stuff with you. When I left my husband, I came back here barely with a suitcase. One suitcase about that big. That's about all I could carry. I had a house full of furniture. Yeah. Being married, some things I had actually bought with my own money to furnish the house. I left it. He could have it. I left closet full of clothes. I think I had more clothes then than I have now. And I was smaller. I was smaller. I guess it's because I was working. I was smaller. I was, moving around a little bit more. I had to worry about putting on a whole bunch of pounds and walk. Yeah, I was left with a suitcase on my, well, not on my back, but I left with a suitcase. Yeah. Called my mother and told my mother I was coming. That's right. I couldn't live in the situation, that married situation no more. Yeah. So things can be replaced. Do it look like it's been replaced, y'all? That furniture I left behind? It looks like it's been replaced. Been replaced more than one time over. My daughter gave me one living room set. And I bought, I think, two. Wait a minute, I had my brother had given me a couch and a chair when I first moved out from my mother's house. He gave me a couch and a chair. One, like couch and like a armchair. Yeah. And then my sister was telling me about a lady that they were having estate sale. And I went there, they were leaving their home here, and they were moving to Florida for retirement, that sort of thing. And so they was having an estate sale. And she had told me they had this nice living room set for sale. I went there and I liked it. The only thing I didn't really like about it was the color, but I liked the furniture. And it was like a French provincial or something like that. I forgot what it was. What's it called? But anyway, I bought it from that man for $300. I think it was $300 or $350. Yeah, things can be replaced. And I had chairs. I had a table set I bought from a liquidation place. This is the table that's replaced that. And the bench is around the corner. Well, the bench to that table is around the corner. And the chairs I had went to a liquidation place. As a matter of fact, the ex-husband by this time had came back up this way. And he gave me a table. A lady, I think across the street from his church or something, said that she had a table. There was a table on her porch or something, and she asked him, did he know anybody who needed one? And he thought of me. I said, well, no, thank you. Because the little table I had, it was all broken up and everything. And so I thanked him for the table, but I didn't have any chairs. So what I did, I went to a liquidation, store, where they sell old furniture or people that's going out of business, stuff like that, furniture. And I bought 6 chairs, $50 a piece, $300. Those chairs lasted, they were not messed up. Except, you know, it had a few stains on it because they had a cloth, you know, the seating pad and this cloth backlight. And matter of fact, I was able to give that to someone else. It was I mean, you know, and the table. I gave the whole thing to someone. I was able to, you know, pass it on to someone else when I got this one, which was about 7 or 8 years ago now. Yeah. So always remember, ladies, don't stay in a bad situation because you think you got things. And if you're unhappy, pack your clothes and get the heck out of there. You don't have to live in unhappiness. You know, it's bad for your health. Yes, it is. Yeah, being upset, worried, and everything like that all the time is unhealthy. At one time, for me, it was an abusive relationship. I stayed in that abuse relationship for many, many years. Simply because I was married. Simply because I had children. And then after that, I can't live like this no more. That's that. I'm people too. Love thyself. How can anyone else love you if you don't even love yourself? If you're living in a bad situation, you need to get the heck out of there. I'm telling you. And sometimes, just like the young lady said this morning on TV, sometimes you have to leave. You have to go out of state because a lot of people won't let you leave. It's a problem. They get mad because you're divorcing them, or they get mad because you won't get a divorce. They're just mad about something. And then they try to put the kids in the midst, especially if you got little kids. They try to put the kids in it. They want the kids. Can't please everybody all the time, y'all. Sometimes you gotta please yourself. You gotta think about you. And it's not doing your kids any good to be in an abusive situation. I'm a witness to that too, because I think it had an effect on my children. Yes, I do. So I don't think you're doing the kids any favor. I think the one reason with me is because I wasn't brought up with my dad. I'm gonna hurry up and cut this video short, y'all, because I really have to do something else right now, you know, which I'm not gonna tell you what I gotta do, but you know, I'm gonna have to cut the video a little short. But if you're in an abusive situation, leave today. Period. If you got somewhere to go, go today. Today might be your day. Now, there was a young lady that I saw on the news. I think her boyfriend killed her. Yeah. Like I say, some men will not let you go. They don't treat you right, but they don't want to let you go either. They want the best of both worlds. In other words, they want you to be there when they come home after they get through doing whatever they do out there. And then another thing, you gotta watch these guys who's always hanging out with their homies. What were your homies doing all day? What are y'all doing all day? You know, I see times too, you know. When I was younger, I would rather be with my friends. You know, you got time for your friends, of course. And you're supposed to take time for your friends and enjoy your, other relationships. But there's some people who are actually laying all jokes aside now, there are some people who are actually in relationships that the man won't even let her go to be with her own family. It's like you married me, leave your family behind. I can't figure it out, y'all. I just can't figure it out. Why we put up with all that foolishness? But I mean, I didn't have that problem because I went to see my mom. I went to see my sister. You know, I was free to do what I wanted to do. It's just that there was no peace in the home. You know, when you have no peace in the home, you don't want to be there. The whole home is upset. Like they say, an unhappy wife is an unhappy life. That's for sure, y'all. That's the fact. Ain't nobody happy. Because, see, I'm not happy. I was there first. I was there before children came. So, therefore, my children are sort of, looking at mom and dad. And monkey see, monkey do. That's just a saying, y'all. I'm going to take it personal. But, I don't know. I guess I'm talking about the wrong thing this morning. I wasn't intending to talk about that. I came up here because I was feeling happy. I was watching Gwen Michelle, and the music that was playing 2025, it made me feel happy. I said, I'm going to make me a video. But I didn't know I was going to make this video. Next time I'll have a better something to talk about, y'all, on a different type of subject. Because I've already covered this subject once before. But maybe somebody needed to hear it again. But some of us don't want to go because we love these guys so much. But you know, you can leave this country and go to another country and find somebody else that you fall in love with. You can go to another state. You'll fall in love with somebody over there too. Not just him. It don't have to just be him. Even though we just don't want nobody else. We want him. Okay? That's what we want. We think we could change him. No, we can't change him. Because I'm going to tell you why. People change themselves. And on that note, I go with love, and I'll see you again soon.